Sandra Embleton here. When I first was alerted to there was a problem for John of God, that he was had been arrested, I'd heard it from a friend who had called me from France. This particular woman and I had become acquainted because of the video that I had shot of testifying to my experience with John of God 5 years ago. As soon as I heard the problem and that he had been arrested, and I heard of the charges laid against him, I went into fear. Immediately, my vibration dropped, and I went right down into the fear. And my fear was, oh my God, should I take my video down? Because now I'll be affiliated with somebody who is has been accused of all these atrocities. So right away, my vibration dropped. And right away, as my vibration dropped, I was able to clearly hear fear speaking to me. And when you're in those lower frequencies, fear and doubt can be heard. And that's exactly what I heard. And it was, oh my God, Sandra, what if you're affiliated with this man? Maybe I should take my video down. What does this mean for me? And the worst part was I doubted myself. And I went, oh my God, like that amazing experience that I had before, was I wrong? Was I wrong in my perception of that day? How could I have been so easily duped? How could someone have fooled me? Not only once, I had gone to the John of God when he was here in Toronto, but I had received a long distance healing from him. A friend of mine took my picture to New York, to John of God, and told me to expect a healing. And it was the most incredible experience, one of the most incredible experiences, because I was sitting in the middle of a restaurant and all of a sudden this energy hit me. And I go, something's going on, I have to go lie down. And that energy was on me for an hour. And I knew it was something miraculous that was happening to me. And then when I actually went to the John of God, when he came to Toronto, that incredible energy that is affiliated and comes through the entities, the beings, the channel of John of God was on me again. And why I'm coming forward and speaking is because I kept hearing this phrase over and over again, and it had to do, I looked it up, it was originally said by Scott Stuart Mill in 1867, when he said, "Bad men need no thing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing." And later JFK quoted it and given it credit to Edmund Burke speaking, saying, "The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing." So my point in creating this video and coming forward is to just raise some questions and look at things from love. First of all, where is God in this? God is in all things, even this. So if God is in all things, even the situation John of God finds himself, and those of us who entrusted our healing to him, believing that he was from God. When I come from my heart and I go inside and I come from love and compassion and trust, I remind myself that at any given time, you are exactly where you need to be for the lessons that you're to receive. At the time when I went to visit John of God, I was called to be there because I was there. And whether or not I received a healing, whether or not the lame could walk or the blind could see or the sick were healed, for whatever reason that I was drawn to see John of God, My faith, my trust says that I received what I needed. And at the time, I received exactly what I needed. And I would invite you as well to consider that. When something like this happens, it hurts all of us. And it hurts us because we doubt ourselves. We fall into the doubt, and that's when we can hear doubt and fear. What if my treatment wasn't real? What if I was duped? What if I'm stupid? What if I was so silly to spend that money, or crazy? And you doubt the journey you took that took you to that man. When we look at the wisdom from Nikola Tesla, he says, if you wish to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That high vibration that came to Toronto for me when John of God came attracted me because I'm also of a higher vibration, because I come from love and I'm in the kingdom. John of God is in the kingdom because I wouldn't have been attracted to him if he wasn't residing in the kingdom of God. I would have been repelled from him and not have gone. But instead, myself, like others, were drawn to him because our belief and our vibration drew us there. So when we are in the vibration of love, trust, compassion, and we are hoping, we are seeking hope, God will bring us to those who carry that vibration so he can work through them. He can bring that energy to us. I believe that high vibrational frequency exists for John of God because I believe he's in the kingdom. And when you reside in the kingdom with God, he protects you. He does not lead you into temptation. He protects you from evil. You're in the kingdom. So what bothered me most when I heard about John of God is how could someone who's in God's kingdom and vibrating at such a high frequency to be able to sustain hours and days of that constant healing energy come through him? How could that man be in such a high frequency and then drop like a stone and commit all those atrocities? That's what I'm wondering. How can that be true? Because it bothered me. Because I believe once you're in the kingdom, you're protected by God. And those who come to those in the kingdom receive the love and the healing that comes through God. That's what I'm thinking about. Those are thoughts I'm sharing. Don't doubt the good that you received. There was a picture of John of God walking along. I think it was the picture that came on one of the shows, maybe, I'm not sure, but if you watch all the videos that are out there right now, there's a picture of John of God walking. And if you look, there's a beam of light that's going right through his body. To me, that's God saying that's me working through this man. And I also understand when they arrested him, when they tried to type his report in, all that came up was 0000000 on the typewriter when they were trying to put his report in. To me, when I heard that, zero means what? Zero means nothing. Zero equals nothing. To me, I looked at it, well, he did nothing, 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 nothing. Wrong. But if God is in this, and if this is what John of God is going through, as are the rest of us who love him and are grateful to him for the healings we received, then there's good in it, because there's God in everything. I believe that. So look for the God, look for the good, and it will show itself. Thank you.